some books, they just stay with you. Not because they're flashy or trendy, but because they work. When I first picked up The First Days of School by Harry Wong, I was a brand new teacher, overwhelmed, and just trying to make it through the day. And that book was like a lifeline. And even now, years later, I still come back to the core ideas that shaped how I run my classroom. Welcome to the Teacher's Impact Podcast. Today, I'm sharing what I tried, what I changed, and what still works from this teacher classic. So, if you're not familiar, The First Days of School is one of the most well-known books in education. Harry Wong is all about helping teachers set up routines, procedures, and high expectations from day one. What stood out to me most back then was how practical it was. It literally gave me a blueprint when I had no clue how to manage transitions or how to keep students engaged without constantly correcting behavior. And it wasn't about the flashy rewards or tricks. It was about building a consistent structure students could always rely on. And I needed that badly at that time. So let me share a few things that I still use from the book, even now. And the first one is clear procedures. Harry Wong, he's big on procedures, not rules, but routines. And that distinction really stuck with me. So instead of saying, don't do this, it became, here's how we do things here in this classroom. From how students enter the room to how they turn in their work, I've modeled, practiced, and reinforced these routines, and it paid off. The second one is consistency over perfection. He talks about being consistent more than being perfect. That helped me let go of a lot of the pressure to be the perfect teacher. What mattered more was showing up with calm confidence and sticking to my word. And the third thing is positive expectations. And probably one of my favorite takeaways was the power of positive expectations. Students rise or fall to the level you believe they can. I learned to communicate belief before I ever corrected behavior. So that belief in your students is paramount. Now, has my approach changed since I first read the book? Definitely. Some of Wong's examples feel a bit traditional or idealistic for today's classrooms. But instead of tossing it all out, I just adapted. I blended his structure with culturally responsive practices, trauma-informed teaching, and more relationship-based strategies. So a blend of the two. The foundation, though, the idea that students thrive when they know what to expect and feel respected, that hasn't changed. And that's still true today. If you're a new teacher or just in a season of reset, I highly recommend revisiting The First Days of School by Harry Wong. You don't have to do everything in it, but pick one or two ideas and try them this week. Maybe it's rewriting a procedure that's been feeling messy or simply reinforcing a routine with some fresh clarity. Sometimes, the answer isn't starting over. It's returning to, and I know, including myself, we all have some procedures that have gone awry and we just need to revisit them to make sure that they're more clear for the students. So if you're looking for more strategies like the ones I shared today, real stories and real solutions, check out my new classroom management ebook where I walk you through my level up system. You'll find the link in the show notes. And I'd love to know, have you read The First Days of School? What stuck with you most? Come say hi on Instagram at Teachers Impact. Let's keep the conversation going. And thanks for listening. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Happy learning and growing.